Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So, as you begin to learn the truth about who you are, what you carry, and you may not learn everything all at once, but over a period of time, very slowly. Not everybody can handle it. And God wants to make sure that you can handle it. Because with what He shares with you comes great responsibility. See, He's already tested us to see if we can handle various things, a myriad of different things. But let me tell you this. If at any point you abuse what God has revealed to you, what God has allowed you to see, if at any point you take for granted, abuse, or use what He has shared with you in a negative manner, you will go through the test again. He'll strip you of it, and you'll go through the test again. It's like basic punishment. Because you can't abuse what God has blessed you with. Even if that's your voice. The way that you influence people. I'll tell you this. I have a sibling. One that I do not like. And I have not liked for years. I never liked this sibling. I didn't like this sibling since I was a toddler. And the reason why I did not like this sibling was because his energy. He was very abusive. He was very talkative. And he was talkative in a negative way, as well as he was talkative in a manner that would garner him favor. He, in short, was a charmer, and I'm talking in the former, because something's going to happen with him. Something is going to happen with him. Nothing good. Because of the years of behavior that he has engaged in since childhood. This sibling was raised to basically be a trickster, to be a joker. That's how he was raised. And he thought that it was okay because of all the benefits that he was getting from being a trickster. He got favor from a lot of people. He was respected by a lot of people. But when you are found out to be a liar, a deceiver, and a manipulator, when you're found out to be a toxic individual and you have hurt a lot of people, the same ones that showed you favor, there's no coming back from that. And sometimes it takes years before people realize the truth. Not just you, not just me, but other individuals as well too. About other people. So when God shows you things and causes you to have experiences throughout your life, I'm hearing count it all joy. Because had you known what you know now at an earlier time, you may not have handled it responsibly. You may have abused what He has given you, has blessed you with. Whether that is to know, to see, to hear. Whereas other people were given favor earlier in life and they abused it. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. And everybody has been tested. We have all been tested. We are all being tested. So if during your testing period, Those that have received the information, the knowledge, the truth early on, and they used it to go in their favor, and they abused it, and they hurt other people in order for them to be successful, for them to succeed, for them to be shown favor and light, and they've hurt other people, that is going to end. But when the last are finally first, if you have not learned from your experience in dealing with the hate, the injustice, the abuse, the sabotage, the lies, and you then go and do the same crap that those have done to you, all you are saying is, I want to go through those tests again. So if you don't want to go through those tests, here's what I suggest you do. I suggest that you heed warning from those that have done the crap against you negatively, those that have been evil and wicked. Do not engage in the same behaviors that they engaged in. Okay? Do not allow your trauma to negatively affect your future decisions and choices. And not only that, with what you learn, with what you see, with what you hear, help others. Share the information that God is asking you to share, because those that had the opportunity to do the right thing, they chose not to do the right thing. They chose to be evil and wicked with what they knew and with what they said to others. There are a lot of individuals that have really, truly suffered. And there are a lot of individuals that were not supposed to be here today. Had our enemies had their way, we would not be here today. We would have expired and or passed away a long time ago. But God did not allow that to happen. God said no. And He protected us. He kept us safe. He watched over us. And He watched those that chose to come against us and hurt us and affect us and abuse us. So please do not disappoint God. And also, do not allow the enemies to get any satisfaction from us engaging in those same behaviors that they engaged in. Because they're not all going to perish and fall away all at once. Some will, yes. Some of those people in our lives, they will. Some of them will hold on, and or they have to watch us as we get back everything they stole from us. They have to watch us, but there are some that are going to expire and or pass away very quickly because they're no longer a viable and or needed individual in this 3D world we live in. They're just a detriment. They're negative. They're toxic. So they need to go. And there are others that will be stripped of whatever it is that they have had the ability to do and or use to go in their favor. They will be called out. They will be exposed and shown to be the liars and deceivers and tricksters that they are. And their downfall will begin. And it is not your job to laugh at them or put them down or really say anything to them. It's your position and or job, if God asks you to do so, speak on what was done to you, but also to heal and not let what they did carry with you into your new. That's also what the enemy wants you to do. They want you to think about everything that they did to you, and it brings you down, and it takes you into a depression. And you have trauma and just, you feel bad about life, about yourself, about what was done to you. Trust me and believe me when I tell you this. Anything that was done to me, I've forgiven everybody for what they've done. I don't like what they did, but they did it anyway. So I forgive them for whatever they have done. Trust and believe that whatever they have done, I have healed from. I have not forgotten, but I have forgiven. And I'm able to move forward. And I can talk about anything that I've been through, anything that I've experienced, and get through it and speak on it without shedding a tear, without even getting angry or upset, and with not wanting to take out my frustration or my anger on anybody that did not cause any kind of suffering to me. I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully you got something from this. Talk with you later.